Although it's one of the smallest countries in Southeast Europe, Montenegro is a diverse nation full of natural wonder. From the sun-soaked beaches and lakes to the jagged mountains and canyons, the landscape is nothing short of breathtaking. Over the last few decades, Montenegro has emerged as one of the most popular destinations in the Balkans. Besides the picturesque surroundings, the country is also teeming with charming medieval towns and swanky portside cities that are guaranteed to enchant all types of travelers. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Montenegro so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Kotor Old City. Thanks to its medieval architecture and picturesque squares and alleys, the old city of Kotor is one of the most popular places to visit in Montenegro. Many of the buildings are from the Venetian Empire, which reigned over Montenegro for almost 400 years. Don't miss a visit to the Cathedral of Sveti Stefan, Church of Sveti Luka, and the Church of Sveta Maria, all of which were built in the 12th century. You can also stop by the Trg Odirozja, the biggest square in Kotor and the main gathering spot in the town. At number 9 is the Stari Grad in Budva. Located on a peninsula in the heart of Budva, Stari Grad is an old walled city filled with winding alleys, outdoor cafes and restaurants, and boutique shops. Dating back over 2,500 years, it's also one oldest preserved villages in the country. For a bird's-eye view of the area, take a stroll along the city walls. As you walk along the edge, you'll have spectacular views of the mountains and sea. At number 8, Tara River Canyon. As one of the largest canyons in Europe, Tara River Canyon should not be missed during your trip to Montenegro. It's part of Durmitor National Park, one of the main spots in the country for outdoor adventure. You could easily spend your entire visit exploring the canyon, which is comprised of lush valleys, flowing rivers, and dozens of underground caves. Adventure seekers shouldn't miss a whitewater rafting trip through the canyon. Not only will it be exciting to cruise down the river at top speed, but you'll also have stunning views of the steep canyon walls. At number 7, Perast. Despite its small size, Perast continues to amaze visitors with its spectacular monuments and buildings. Although there is only one main road and 300 residents, Perast has 16 churches and 17 grand palazzi. As you walk along the water, don't miss a visit to St. Nicholas Church, which is surrounded by lush palm trees and historic iron busts. If you're eager to get out on the water, you can also take boat trips to the neighboring islands of St. George and Our Lady of the Rocks. At number 6 in our list, Sveti Stefan. You've probably seen photos of Sveti Stefan plastered all over your Instagram feed. This charming islet is actually a 5-star resort, situated in the middle of the Adriatic coast several miles south of Budva. Even if you don't have the cash to splurge on one of their 50 rooms or cottages, you can still marvel at Sveti Stefan from the main highway. You can also join a tour or rent a private boat to see the islet up close and personal. At number 5, Lake Skadar. As the largest lake in the Balkans, Lake Skadar sprawls across both the Montenegrin and Albanian borders. This long, snake-shaped lake flows through lush valleys, steep mountains, and even around floating islands. It's also one of the country's biggest nesting grounds for birds. There are over 280 different species that call Lake Skadar home, including the Dalmatian pelican, the glossy ibis, and the great crested grebe. At number 4, Crno Lake. The majestic Crno Lake is considered the gem of Montenegro by many visitors. Known in English as Black Lake, Crno Lake is nestled at the foot of Mount Durmitor near the town of Zabeljak. It's the largest glacier lake in the Durmitor area and is teeming with activities throughout the year. You can take a leisurely walk along the 2-mile path that encircles the lake. During the summer, Crno Lake is also a popular place for swimming and picnic goers. However, you'll be able to marvel at the stunning landscape no matter what month you choose to visit. At number 3 in our list, Porto Montenegro. If you want to indulge in a bit of luxury during your trip, then head to the beautiful Porto Montenegro. Situated by the Bay of Kotor, this resort town is filled with high-end shops, gourmet restaurants, and of course, extravagant mega yachts. In fact, many people consider Porto Montenegro to be a mini Monaco. But even if you aren't part of the rich or affluent, there are still plenty of things to see and do during your visit. At number 2, Becici Beach. As one of the crown jewels of Montenegro, Becici Beach is a relaxing slice of paradise next to the towns of Budva and Zavala. With the lush mountains as your background, you could easily spend the entire day lounging in the sun and admiring the picture-perfect view. Swim in the refreshing waters or spend a few hours jet skiing and parasailing. There are also plenty of sunbeds and parasols if you would rather work on your tan. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Bay of Kotor. No trip to Montenegro would be complete without a visit to the Bay of Kotor. Dotted with majestic medieval towns and bright blue waters, it's one of the most scenic locations in Montenegro. Some popular stops along the bay include Rizan, Kotor, Perast, and Herceg Novi. Within these charming cities, you'll find fantastic eateries, century-old churches, and best of all, unparalleled views from every angle. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Montenegro? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.